Woo, baby! We're back with another brand new episode of the Dgdr podcast with the boys Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. Todd's back with us this week. Woo! Let's go.
How was Vegas, Todd?
Yeah.
Oh man. No,
Yeah.
I would never
Wild.
fucking Vegas.
Wild.
We were hoping that you did. We
We
honestly
just
were hoping you would have had stories.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
ready for the stories.
yeah, prostitutes and coke,
Cocaine.
fucking orgies.
Look at sugar.
Coke orgies, yep. I'm still up. I haven't slept since last Thursday.
Hell yeah.
I paid
I'm on a
$1,000 for this
bender.
hooker,
Right.
and my dick didn't work.
Oh, there's a lot of that going on. Sure.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I'm sure the hookers supply the blue pill.
Take a
Doesn't
couple.
happen.
Take
Yeah.
a couple of those to get it going.
Hell yeah.
Hell
But yeah, Super Bowl's
Yep.
over with.
Yep.
Kind of thought it was a
Yep,
good
Taylor Swift won.
She did. Big
She
time.
did.
Big time.
She
Oh my
did.
gosh.
And her man
Dude.
looks like a fool when he does the
Oh.
things he does.
Well,
Did you see how
gotta-
drunk he was at the parade? At their
That's
one.
little...
Yeah.
I heard he couldn't even talk and
Dude, he was trying to sing
Learn
Garth
words.
Brooks, and he couldn't even fucking... Give me the mic.
I just saw
bad.
dude, that
Fool.
I saw a
that guy's
meme.
like cloud nine.
I saw a meme, and it was Taylor Swift with her no butt, and it said, "Just think, somebody gets to go home to this."
Yeah, I'm not one of those ones that thinks Tay is hot. That's for sure.
Dude, my buddy
I think
does
she's a-
it.
Does he?
He's not.
She looks like
Yeah,
an
I think
alien
she's
to
like,
me.
dude, she's
Listen,
so
I mean, she's
think
hot.
pretty.
I think she's pretty,
Eh.
but she doesn't.
She's pretty average.
Yeah.
She's pretty for a broom.
Yeah, if you like tall,
You know what?
lanky
She
bitches.
looks like
with
a
no
microphone
hips or
stand.
ass.
Yeah, I need
She's
some
built
meat.
like a microphone
I
stand.
need meats.
Yeah,
I need some meats.
yeah,
And them
yeah.
bones.
She just, yeah. But
Yep.
bangs and shit. Come on, who the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't
Fucking
know.
wearing
I don't
bangs.
know why you're talking about some woman's hair, Todd.
Yeah.
Who uses, who has
Bangs.
bangs anymore anyway? Who is? No one uses bangs. All right, Todd.
Get those
Yeah,
bangs
Don't
out of here, bitch.
Don't get on me. Don't get on
Yeah.
me about women's shoes if you're going to look at women's bangs.
What?
Come on, Jose Eber.
Oh, shit. And just like always, we started off the rails. That's how we do.
Talking about
You never know.
Right?
snorting rails, and we end up off them.
No, that's why
Hey,
everyone tunes in every week.
Well, let me ask you
Yes.
this: what happened to
of
this
viewers.
week's race? Race C.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
Hold on, real quick. I'm going to give... Oh, I put the laughing. I got to put hand clap for PD for knocking Daily C out of the park this last week.
Way out of the park.
Woo!
Way
Loved it.
out of the park. Good
Loved
job.
it. Got back to
Good
an A,
job. Yeah.
boys. I'm back to an A.
Good job.
I
Yeah.
woke up early Monday, and like I had to do an eye scratch. Like I put Rory. I'm like,
Right.
what is he
What?
doing in the lobby or something? Like what the fuck's going on? Like 20 laps, and lo and behold, yeah, it was a fucking 20 lap fucking race.
40-minute
AC.
race. Great.
Loving it.
Lots of fun. That was a fun
Yeah.
race.
Brought out everybody too.
Oh, yeah. Everyone.
Yeah.
was
Road
there.
beef,
Everybody.
yeah, top racers, Z,
All week
Paco.
long. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
All night
Yeah.
long. All night.
Yeah,
week.
All week.
He played
All
a
week
couple
long.
times this week, so yeah, it brought out a lot of players. So it was fun, man.
It was.
It was a great race. That was a great
Suzuka,
race.
20 laps with a pit stop. Oh.
Did you say Jim got a win this week?
Ooh, me
Is that what you
too.
said?
Me too.
What?
We got some wins on the team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple.
Hell yeah.
Myself. I think
I mean, let's be honest. That race in the car that I like to race in makes sense to me. So getting a
Porsche?
win on that is not. Yep.
Yep, Sam.
Porsche at that track
Was so good.
Yep.
T1 was a little tough for me, though. Every now and again.
Yeah.
Dude, there you had to be careful.
I would a lot of people.
I would downshift too quick. I was finding out, and then it would just snap on me. It'd be done. On the brakes, turning in, and downshift, yeah, you're screwed. So I was always in the race, got to be very gentle with that corner after a while.
Turn 1 at Suzuka is probably one of the trickiest corners. Turn 1's.
Turn 1 and Spoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spoon as well. Yeah,
but yeah, that turn 1 is as tricky as any turn 1
yeah,
on any track.
Because you got to take it quick. It's so hard.
It is. Because if you get a little too much understeer and push, you're
off.
You're off. Yeah. So there's that 5 line and everything.
There it is.
And a lot of people, they run it too flat because, again, you don't want to go too wide and run off the track and everything. So, it's getting that good run into turn 1 and staying wide and maintaining good entry speed and exit speed.
Yeah.
By the way, I just remembered for later in the program, I've got some very interesting news.
Whoa.
Very interesting news. But
stick around.
Yeah, so Race C great.
The best. Yeah.
Yep. PD's listening.
We've ever.
I hope they keep it up.
That was probably awesome. But without going into Coach Mike's corner, what are the chances of having another Race C like that?
I would say slim.
Slim.
I think it's.
Well, I don't know. I think
Mike,
analytics.
You might know, Mike. So you gotta be quiet. Don't go stepping out of bounds here. What do you think there, Tad?
If they look at the analytics of last week of how many people were playing Race C, I kind of a no-brainer. Like, shit, we got to do that again. But again, they've had killer weeks, and then
they go back to normal.
Yeah. So we'll know here in a couple hours.
Yes,
all I've got to say is $5,000 watch to get a car.
Woo! Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping they trick us again. I really hope they trick us again because we thought last week we weren't going to get that. And fuck. I'm hoping they might be testing for come anniversary when they drop an update. We get a race.
D.
Yep.
Yeah. Daily D.
There we go. Daily D.
Road cars. That's what we get for updates too. Road cars. Why haven't they changed the car collection to not end at level 50? Why are they not introduced? Why aren't they introducing actual race cars? Why haven't they introduced tracks? I'm just going to keep going down the line, and that's just going to point towards the fact that I do not believe that we're going to have another good race week. I think it's going to fall flat on its face. It's going to be back at, and I don't know the races. I did not look at Coach Mike's shared notes, so I'm just going to say this. Why do I believe we're going to be at Lego Maggiore for 7 laps in the Group 4 car? Why do I believe that's going to happen? Because that's what happens all the time. And Todd is... it's a good thing having Todd, because Todd is the eternal optimist, and I love it. We need that. I'm the eternal pessimist. We need that too.
Yeah.
So,
Woo!
I
bless
you.
Jesus.
Bless you.
You're blessed. Don't worry. Bye, everybody.
Hope you didn't pee your pants.
Hey, did you pee your pants? Did you pee your pants?
Little tink will come out.
He just gave me the get out of here. The little tinkle come out. So, as the eternal pessimist, no. Todd, as the eternal optimist, you think?
Yes.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
again,
I hope
there's
so.
no PS4 that they have to fucking worry about
Oh,
now
that's right.
anymore.
Yeah. GT
So
Sports
I
done.
think, yeah, they can kind of focus more on this game and the PS5 aspect, and
Let's go into Coach
hopefully
Mike's
give
corner
us
now.
Let's
Let's
do
go to
it.
Coach Mike.
Woo! Let's go. Come on. Give it to us, Coach Mike. Oh, no.
Well, it's funny because it's like, it was a fairly fantastic week. Like, I didn't do Daily B, but it was, Spa, so it was still
it was
pretty
awesome.
good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's a good race. I
I,
didn't do it, though.
So 3 laps, I think was the only
have you guys driven
problem
the
people
Veyron
had.
in VR?
No. Oh, yeah.
That
Yep.
thing is
Yeah, I have.
fucking,
Yeah.
dude, awesome. I time trialed. I got down to like a .4, top 180 in the world. But dude, the Veyron in fucking VR, that thing's fucking badass.
Oh,
Um,
Bugatti.
yeah. So, but yeah, I just did some TT and I like Spa, so I tried the Veyron, and yeah, got a top 180 time. So,
Nice.
but
That's
yeah,
not too bad, eh?
no.
Nah,
VR in the
yeah,
world?
for some reason, I can't get the site to come up.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second.
Oh, for what we have?
Yeah, just give me a
Races?
quick second.
I hope we're surprised again.
I know what we have.
I know. Oh, there we go. It's back. All right, so my bad. All right, so Daily A is going to be Sardinia Road Track B reverse. It's not one of the bad tracks, but it's road cars. It'll probably be cringy. So if we can move on from that real quick, because nobody really cares.
Some people do. Some
Daily,
people may like that.
yeah, but it's just always road cars.
I mean, last week was
But
what, Suzuka and the NSX? I'm sure it's fine. I didn't try it, but
Yeah.
I saw
I'm
some
sure
people
some
do it. It
people
looked
do.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
even Tisney made a comment about it, like, but I had to do it anyways. Even he was.
It is
like,
part of the, yeah.
But he did it because he does his thing. Daily B, already predicted technically by Jim. We're going to Lego Major.
Woo! Let's go.
Why am I not surprised?
Group 4.
You've got 40 other tracks,
Yep.
and you got to go to Lego Majori.
I'll just do C
long
again.
way.
40 other tracks, and you go to Lego Majori.
I
Again.
love it.
We missed it. Be honest. It's been a couple weeks. We missed it.
All right. I need my fix.
So it all depends on what PD is going to do here. If it goes by somewhat standards, it's going to be Group 3 cars. The flip-flop reverse week to week. So it could be 4, most likely, maybe 5 if we're lucky, if it's the Group 3. But it could technically be Group 4, depending.
Ooh.
Now, I'll get to that in a second. Daily C is going to be at the Red Bull Ring on the race mediums again, with 1 times fuel and 5 times tires.
Okay.
Now, that's a little different than the settings they had for this one, but it's technically doable because the Red Bull Ring doesn't burn tires as much.
Yeah.
So they could be setting it up for another endurance, possibly.
Oh, please.
And if it is so, I feel it's going to be Group 3 again. If they continue this, it's going to be Group
They
3
should. They have the
I
almost
think
Group
so.
3
every week.
cars dialed in.
Dude,
Yeah,
that would be great.
because it just, in my opinion, if you're going to do endurance race, do it with the Group 3 cars, and it makes
The
the
BOP
sprint
is
race
the
Daily
best in
B,
that class.
the Group 4 for Daily B makes sense for a sprint race.
Yeah.
You know, so give us the big boys for the big boy race, and the sprint can be the little easier to drive fun race of sorts. But if not, it could be Group 4. It could be anything else, really. We don't know. If it goes to standards, it'll be Group 3 for B, Group 4 for C. But if they continue this, we could what could be actually a pretty good race.
Hell yeah.
Red Bull Ring endurance would be pretty decent.
Yeah, it would be. I'd be stoked for that.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Yeah, I
super
suck at
formula.
Red Bull, but yeah.
Super
Dude, that
formula
would
at the
be-
Red Bull.
Oh, please, yes.
Dude,
That's
turn
what I-
one
that's
at
what I
Red Bull's
want.
tough
You
too.
know, like
It is. Because you don't want to hit that fucking curve.
Oh,
and
you hit that
shit,
curve, you're
and
fucked.
you go too
And
wide.
then you get that penalty.
But yeah.
I think it's a. I cross my fingers it's not, but I think it's a one and done for that endurance for now. But God,
Yeah,
really hope
I feel
that's
the
it.
same way.
I hope not. I hope they surprise us again. They surprised us 2 weeks in a row. Let's go for 3. Come on, PD, keep it up.
Well, again,
Keep
I'm
it up.
sure they have. I'm sure the shit's already done in advance, like a couple weeks. They
Right.
already know what the races are going to fucking.
Maybe they got
be.
some new guy doing it, and he's got them all dialed.
But again, looking at the analytics, they got to be like, "Holy shit!" That this,
We had a lot of top
race
guys
brought
playing.
in.
Yeah, but if you've ever looked at their
any time of the
Twitter,
day, you
if
would
you've-
see top drivers throughout the day.
if you've ever looked at their Twitter, complaining about shit, you can tell that they don't look at their Twitter. So why would they look at any other analytics? Quite honestly, and that's me again coming from the pessimist side. Dude, they don't pay attention to their fans.
Social media department. That's yeah.
Well,
But
like we said last week with in discussion, PD doesn't, it's all they tailor somewhere else, like to single player and escapes and livery guys and stuff like that. But why they put out a high-end console-related wheel set base? They're trying to push on the percent of the players that they don't cater to. So maybe this is a turning point. They're like, well, yeah, that's kind of, if we want people to spend money on these and actually race and use our gear that's $1,200 fucking dollars, we might as well make some good races.
Yeah, we need to step it up.
And maybe they have somebody new, or maybe they're actually taking some input from some of the actual World Tour drivers they have on hand, and semi in pocket with some of them. Yeah, what's a good race? When nobody's racing, everybody's complaining. Well, do this, do this, do this. Did you see when you did all those long races, how everybody was in for all the World Series? Like, people loved it, raved about it. Do that for a daily, Like, it's easy, and look what happens,
Yep. Well, we'll see.
Ooh, fingers crossed.
see.
Fingers crossed.
We'll see what happens. So, Todd and I did a little bit of Super Formula yesterday. Todd has had to come in as a substitute. So, and Tad must have gained what? Let's see. You ended up 5th, so you went up 7 or 8 spots.
8 spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even practice. I thought the race was at noon my time. So yeah, I didn't even have the car. I'm like, Jimbo, I can't find you.
I can't find it, and I'm like, Do you have the Toyota? He's like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't even have the car and shit. So yeah, I basically
Todd qualifies like shit and then just drives through the field. That's what happened.
yeah.
Me, I was stoned as shit because I dosed myself too heavy and could barely drive the car.
Oh, God.
But actually didn't make any major mistakes. I would say that. Didn't make any major mistakes and just stayed steady. Dude.
How long did it take to hit you? Like, were you in the... How many laps was the race? Where was the race?
Oh, no,
How many
no.
laps?
It was from the night before.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
dude, I am telling you, I
it was
dosed
the night
myself.
Before?
Yes.
Jesus,
dude,
did you drink the whole bottle?
Over.
No, it wasn't, and it wasn't hungover. I was stoned out of my gourd almost all of yesterday.
Holy crap.
Dude. Yeah, and it looked like the same dosage. I'm like, I put a little bit of there for Hollis, I put a little bit of there for me, have this, and then I'm like, oh boy. Oh, and I woke up at like 3 o'clock on Saturday morning, and it was like, or on Sunday early Saturday morning, it was like, uh-oh. So yeah, I didn't race so well, and yesterday was a complete fiasco. We went to the mall because I was going to buy some stuff at the cooking store, and really couldn't function very well. And then having the pro-Palestine protesters marching through Washington Square Mall.
Shut the fuck up. Really?
Yeah. Number one, as the mall organizer, I would have had them all trespass.
Fucking A. Get the fuck out of here.
Nope, it was just mall security and cops following them around.
Oh my God.
I would have been like, you need to leave, you're getting arrested.
A big group? A small group?
How many people? Hey, Hollis? Oh, he can't hear me. He's got the good headphones
crazy.
On. There were probably 100 of them.
Shit.
Yeah, marching along, from the river to the sea, make sure all Israeli style. Whatever. Dude, it was awful. I was so put out, I couldn't function. Plus being stoned out of my gourd. I didn't feel good until last night.
Wow.
Honestly. Dude, I am telling you, I was...
That's the good stuff.
Like I said, raspberry-flavored 9-pound hammer syrup.
Yeah.
500 milligram bottle.
Yeah.
I did not take that whole bottle. I but it felt like I did.
Right.
Yeah, so it was great.
Good times.
Yeah, Todd did swimmingly. And then
and in VR, right, guys? Both of you in VR for that?
If I would have been in VR, no.
Yeah.
There was no way I could have done it in VR. No way I could. Todd did it in VR because he could. I couldn't have done it in VR. I would have lost my mind.
How many?
Only way I race.
Right? How many players do you think in that league use VR?
Oh,
Just
maybe
me.
1 or 2.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe 1 or 2. And then, this is the crazy thing. After the race, I got hit up by another racer who got kicked off the team, his team, for his performance. I said, oh, you're getting paid to race?
Right.
And he said, no. I was like, so they give you some sort of prize? He said, no. All right. So get out of your own ass right now.
Get out of the ass.
If someone, if you're listening, you probably know who you are. Your team is not that important. If you're not paying people, you shouldn't be kicking people off your team.
Right.
Like...
Yeah.
Like, that is so far out of bounds, in my opinion. Like, did he sign a contract with you stating that he was going to make the top 5 every race? But I'm thinking not. So, yeah. So he came to our team and was like, hey, do you have any openings on your team? Like, realize if you're not making money on it, you need to relax a little bit. I'm just going to...
No shit. Tell him we'll put him on a waiting list because still waiting on Plaka. I'd like to get Plaka and then Tinsley. What's up?
Oh,
just putting it out there. Just putting it out in the podcast
talk to
air.
Kingsley about that. And then Mike and I had the finale, the grand final
Ooh.
of the
Hits and giggles.
shits and giggles, and
Shots and giggles.
90 minutes
Ooh.
in our little Corollas at Grand Valley, full course.
Holy shit. 90 minutes?
Yeah, this is the truth behind it is there are tracks where I just don't like them, but you get into the groove and you're like, man, this really is a good track.
Right.
Grand Valley will never be one of those tracks. It is one of
I
the
don't mind.
most
It's all right.
awkward. It's one of the most awkward tracks to try to race on. There's no flow to it.
I like it.
I feel like you
It's
can
just-
only go one way. Reverse totally sucks. I can handle going regular. I don't love it,
Bro.
but I don't mind it. I don't.
I-
You know,
I don't even think I tried that reverse layout.
I did one lap and
didn't
I was
do
like,
that.
"Fuck this." Nope.
Yeah.
so
And you're
weird.
in a car where I swear to God there is something wrong with the programming because there are
Corolla.
times where you go in and you pit and you come out and you're driving a completely different car.
Oh, that's weird.
Like not literally, like
Right.
you don't jump from the Corolla into a
Like
Porsche.
this is you could feel the suspension difference.
like
like that
there's a
kind of thing?
complete difference. Yes.
It's
Yep.
like it misloads or something.
Oh, see.
Your setup and
Uh-huh.
like defaults it back or something goes like it's not the same car.
The weight with
The
the
hand-
fuel being added.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
No,
It's-
it's
a
because it'll be the
completely-
same thing throughout the race. Like you'll fill the car back up, no
Uh-huh.
problem. Like the stint from full to empty, nothing wrong. The next, like it just, and then all of a sudden you'll come out after your third stop, and it'll be like, "What the fuck just happened to my car?"
Right.
Yep,
Where's all this
completely
body
different
roll
car.
coming from?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes,
the car is
no,
like no turn in anymore. or
Oh,
whatever.
no
wow.
turn
It's just
in
like-
or
yeah.
too much body roll, or it's like the car completely changes. But I don't know. I ended up fifth.
Nice. Yeah, that's a long race.
Mike should hold on. Mike should have been fifth, but what happened, Mike?
I ran out of gas
Oh no!
on the straight.
Oh
So-
Jim
no!
he probably passed me at like 100 meters from the finish line.
Oh.
Well, this is what's really funny is when we started the last lap, I was 18 seconds behind him.
Oh shit!
halfway through the lap where you go across the bridge and you're headed towards the tunnel and weird chicane.
Uh-huh.
I
the end
was
there, yeah.
I was 10 seconds behind him. And I'm like,
Holy!
oh, he must have made a mistake. And then I come out of the tunnel through that quick chicane and I just see the little butt of his car go around the corner and I'm like, I look up and I'm like, it's 6 seconds. What do you mean? And then I come around the last and there's Mike right there and I'm like, what is he doing? Like, what is he doing? Oh, what he's doing is running out of gas.
Ran out of gas.
Ran out of gas.
I miscalculated my fill in laps with the amount of remaining time on my last stint and shorted myself a lap almost pretty much. And I had to do the last lap when I realized coming out of the tunnel on the last straight, on the front straight, going into the last lap, I realized, oh shit, I'm fucked. And that's when it was 18, almost 19 seconds behind. Jim was behind me. I had to dial it all the way down to fuel map 6, short shift, and keep it in 5th and 6th like the whole lap. And I ran out of gas at the very last coming out of the. I just,
Damn.
but it was so fucking bad. It was so slow. I was just like, holy fuck.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is going on here? When I'm going past him, he's like, I ran out of gas.
Oh man!
But, yeah, you know what's even worse? Good old junkie sport, Dusty Fossil. He ran out of gas at almost the beginning of the last lap.
Oh shit!
Yep. He was puttering around at 50 miles an hour. Oh man. But that was a tiring race in a tiring car.
Oh yeah,
but
90
still had a
minutes.
blast.
That's long.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
hell.
it was fun.
It was, but it was still all right.
Hope
Well,
you had
it's
your pee
with
bottle.
it's with the shits and giggles crew, so it was
right.
a blast.
Yeah.
So they're fun. They're fun to play with.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're never out of in those races. You're technically never out of it, because
Nope.
at any point during the race, somebody's going to say something which is going to cause 3 people to go off the track laughing their ass
Yes,
off.
that is true.
So
So you got a
it
chance.
happens constantly. There's always a chance.
So I think we all heard about the Christian Horner thing.
Yep.
We all last
hoping,
week.
I'm hoping it's
We all
not
were
true.
hoping. We all were hoping that it was he was working people past their contract
Yeah.
to try to save the budget for the new car. But we found out that it wasn't. It wasn't what we were hoping. It's not as intriguing
No.
as we thought it would be. No, he was just what it looks like sexually harassing one of the team members.
I hope that. And you see the lady's on sick leave right now, and that she's filed to go to court in England for like a lawsuit or something. And he was reportedly, I think, $650,000 to pay off. Or the
Yes,
reports.
something like
I'm
that,
I'm hoping this is not the case. I'm gonna wait until everything the investigation's done. But shit,
Past
man,
judgment.
that's just
Okay.
crazy.
To all bosses, keep your dick in your pants.
Yep. But
Keep your dick in your pants.
Again, he's a multi-millionaire.
you think he was baited though?
Yes.
No.
He had
I
to
don't
have
know.
been.
There's a
Nope.
Good, there's a good
I don't think so.
possibility. There's a very
Nope.
good
But what if they're
possibility.
exchanging messages for months and she's like saying shit as well? And
Dude,
then
look at that bitch who
I'm gonna-
fucking.
I'm
Amber
gonna say
Heard.
this.
Look at Amber Heard, lying ass bitch.
I'm gonna say this though. As the team principal of a major Formula One team, the only thing that should be said over text messages is no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you shouldn't be exchanging anything like that at all.
If you were stupid
Yeah.
enough to say anything
If you
more
got baited,
than
you're
that,
an idiot. Yeah.
absolutely, he deserves to lose his job and
Oh
all
yeah.
of
If
his
if
money
it's all
because of
true,
it.
yes.
I mean, Jerry Hollowell's husband is now going to lose
Right?
a lot of money because of this.
Yep. Yep. Damn, man.
Greatest headline ever.
For him
Jerry,
to come
not
in
Christian Horner.
That's what sucks. For him to come do what he did at Red Bull, and what they've only been around for 20 years. And for this to happen, fuck, that sucks, dude. Like
It's stupidity. It's stupidity at its finest.
It
now,
is.
If he didn't do it, this woman should be run up a flagpole.
Yep.
Girls, a flagpole. People
Well, look
that
at the
do
chick
this.
who did that to the baseball player.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
All that. He lost
Yep.
hundreds of millions of dollars. He
Yep.
just signed a $350 million contract, and then the Dodgers are like, "No, fuck you." Blah
Yep.
blah blah.
You
And
should
then,
be able
yeah,
to
he
sue.
faked it
You
all.
should be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to sue that person
Yep.
into the
Oh, yeah.
courthouse.
But,
Yeah.
dude,
That's right.
Dude, he should be able to double. He should be able to get at least $600 million in damage.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
that bitch ain't-
Absolutely.
He would never see it because she ain't got fucking two.
No,
Exactly.
Put her
Exactly.
in.
He saw that.
I'm
He saw
put
that
her in
he
jail.
just got paid.
Yep.
She saw his contract. Like, holy shit, this motherfucker's $350 million. I'm getting some, and she said
Yeah.
that to her friend. All that shit.
Yep. Put women who do that in jail.
Yep. Oh,
But they
fucking
don't
A.
usually.
Or
Fucking
men.
A.
Or men. I don't care.
Yep.
Anybody who's
Anybody.
doing that
Put him in
Another
needs to
jail.
be put in jail. And they don't, but it's fraud. Like, that's the
It
thing.
is.
It is fraud that destroys people's lives, and they should go to jail for it.
Yep.
A
That's the
kid
only way to
from-
stop it.
A a kid got drafted by the Buffalo Bills as their punter, top punter in the country. A chick said he raped her. Dude, the Buffalo Bills cut him. Fucking a year and a half later, it was fake, dude. He never got a football fucking career. And now, yep.
And that's a little
And dude,
the thing with
and
that.
he was the top fucking recruit coming out of fucking college as a punter. And yeah, this guy was going to make millions of fucking dollars. Some bitch said rape. Teams are so quick to fucking, they don't want the bad publicity and all that shit. And no, he does not have a fucking.
Well, that's what I like
career.
about Christian's situation. He ain't backing down. He's still denying everything, and he's still going to work, running the shit. He was at the launch of the new car. He looked a little like he didn't want to. Like, I'd be looking in that crowd going, "Fuck you, motherfuckers!"
Right. By the way, new car.
Ooh.
They did vertical. They have the shark inlets for the radiators too. They have the Mercedes inlets for the radiators.
Zero side pods.
No, not zero side pods.
Oh.
They have full side pods. They just have their inlets are now vertical.
Because I saw a headline saying they perfected the zero side. I mean, not completely zeroed out side pod, but shrunken down.
Yeah, the reason they still have those side pods, the side pods are important in moving air around.
Yeah, exactly.
So, super cool looking car. I think all the cars are out now with their liveries, and we've got next week is the
2
start
weeks,
of,
right? 2 weeks?
Is the start of practice, and the week after is the first race of the season. So we're almost there. And we did have some news on the Daytona 500. They're getting a bigger trophy.
Bigger trophy.
But not until tomorrow.
Rained out.
All right. Does anybody have anything else? It's a short one today.
Yeah. Nothing on my end.
I think that's it for me.
You guys good? Let's keep our fingers crossed for a long endurance race for Race C again this week.
Okay, let's see.
Because everyone loved it.
Please, baby.
Next week.
I probably did like 10 races, 12 races.
Right?
I did 12.
There we go. There's our launch or exit music. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Or I always say watching. Thanks for listening to the fucking podcast. And share with your friends.
Watch it.
Yeah, you can watch it. We're on YouTube now. It's just our logo, but you can check out the podcast on YouTube.
Everybody talk at one time right now.
Right, that's right. That's right. But
check out the podcast on the YouTubes.
That's right. And wherever you get your podcast, check it out. Share it with all your friends. We'll be on tonight streaming those new races, keeping our fingers crossed that we got a long daily. A long daily with some
Red Bull
bumps.
ring.
Let's go. Super Formula, baby.
Lap.
3, 2,
1. We're out.
Even
Good night.
would be cool.
Peace.